Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. That's it for another racing season. Another pretty successful season for us. We trained a couple of winners more than we did last year. Unfortunately, Buddy had a heap of seconds again, but anyway, it's something that you can't sort of do much about. The horses are racing well. If they happen to just get beaten, well, that happens. But really good year, really looking forward to the year ahead, and no doubt it'll be successful. There's a couple of really nice young horses coming through the stable, and looks like we've got a couple of sort of genuine spring contenders. So really looking forward to probably the next, certainly the next 3 months, and looking forward to the next racing season. Okay, now really busy week this week, and hopefully really keen to get a few of these horses to the races. On Friday we've got little Anacreon. We stepped her up to the 2200, just had a bit of a roll of the dice really, and sort of see if she's sort of getting back and sort of hitting the line, but never really finishing off all that well. So we tried her over 2200, and she ran a really good third, and tried her little guts out and was pretty solid through the line. So we're going to give her another crack at that again. Exact same race, exact same distance, exact same track. So you know, if she's drawn barrier 2, Robbo can just sort of put her away early and just sort of lock her away and not do a real lot and see how she is at the end. But she showed us last week that she's going to run the trip, so you know, you never know. But it's a good Phobos Gold race, so I think it's worth something like 20,000 to the winner. So anyway, it's certainly worthwhile her having a bit of a go at. Couple of older horses. Marcello'S Sonata. He's an old 11-year-old. He turned 11 yesterday, and he won up at Hanging Rock last time in, and he's sort of back, and he's going to have a bit of a crack at a couple of lesser graded races. So he steps out. His last couple of trials have been okay, and certainly you know, he gets in pretty good on the weights with Trent's Claim. We'll bowl out. We'll set a pretty solid tempo up there on the speed and see how we go. But the horse is fit and well. He's trialled up twice, and so we won't be leaving anything in the tank, that's for sure. Moot. Now, he's got 63 kilos, so there's plenty of pudding. So we've claimed with him with Trent, and he's still going to carry the 60 kilos in a benchmark 70. Pretty strong sort of race, but there'll be one riding instruction: ride him like you stole him, Trent. That's how we're going to. That'll be his riding instruction. So he'll be kicking out, going as hard as he can, and hopefully it looks like this synthetic track lately, the last couple of meetings have been suiting on speed horses. So we'll be pinning our ears back and going for home a long way out. Whether he's good enough to hang on, we'll certainly find out Friday. Okay, we then go to Moonee Valley on Saturday. Now, Kawabata, she's been sort of punching away and hasn't been getting beaten far. She's been competitive, but without winning. Probably a bit of a crossroads race for her this week. We just have to decide whether we send her off to stud or whether we continue with her. It's 2,500 metres, 78 at the Valley, perfect. Her galloped up beautifully this morning. Craig Williams rides. She's down in the weights. Lots of ticks in the boxes. She goes well at the Valley. We'll sort of be ridden quite early and then sort of get to the half mile. We'll flush her out and let her roll. So, and try and get her going a fair way out. So yeah, really crossroads for her, but the horse is going to the races in good a condition as she can do, so she's really good. Honeywine, he ran first up the other day, went pretty good. He's had that run under his belt. He seems to have trained on okay. He'll go round again, and probably after this start we'll step him up to a distance that you would think he'll be pretty competitive. I reckon he'll go around and probably finish just out of the placings on Saturday, but the main thing is we've got to keep this horse healthy and happy, and he certainly seems like that at the moment. SAKHEE'S Soldier. Now, he's had 2 runs in. We sort of give him a nice quiet run first up, put him under a little bit of pressure at Caulfield last start, and he hit the line really strong. Goes up to the mile at Moonee Valley. He's drawn wide, so we'll just let him slide back, get a bit of cover, and have him hitting the line. He's been really competitive over a mile as a younger horse, so he's on a long sort of slow progression back, but he's going really well. Galloped up fantastic through the week, so don't be surprised he doesn't run a placing at really big odds. Now, it's Sunday at Sandown. I've got Prince Ziggy, and I don't know if he's got a run there or not, but he's been balloted a couple of times. Poor old Ziggy actually went to the races the other day and they called him off. But so Ziggy will go around either at Sandown Sunday. I've also got him in at Geelong on Monday, and I've also got him in at Warracknabeal on Tuesday. So Ziggy will go to one of those places and have a couple of bucks each way on him, because I think he's going really well. Okay, now Geelong Monday, I've got a heap of horses in here, and I'm not sure which ones are going to get a run. We'll start off in the 1,700 metre maiden, Lonrose Way. I think we're up to 7 times she's been balloted now. It's an absolute joke, but anyway, what do you do? She'll go around there. A little horse called Pantera, Nera. I ran him first up the other day over 1,300. He went good. Just tossing up. I want to have a good look at the field here, whether we go round at Geelong on Monday with him. But he seems like a genuine staying horse. He's only just turned 3, so he's very young. He's going to be racing against a lot of older horses, but I think he's a really nice stayer in the making. We just have to teach him how to stay. At the moment, he sort of grabs a bit and drops a bit and sort of doesn't really know how to settle into it. So the more racing I do with him, the better. He's in. If he doesn't go around there, I might take him to Bendigo, but I'm leaning towards Geelong on Monday with him. PETRONAS, she won okay the other day. She was probably better than those horses in that race, and she's got to step up a grade now and go to the 58 grade and come straight out of a maiden. Interesting, isn't it? You come out straight out of a maiden and you carry more weight in the higher grades. It's a bit stupid, but anyway. 1400 looks ideal for her back at Geelong, which is good. So we'll see how we go there with her, but she seems to be going okay. As I said before, we've got Ziggy in there as well in the 1700 metre race. Hopefully he gets a run. Probably 1700 is ideal for him. I've also got a horse called Young Douro, who just had a bit of a change of gear with him. He's been jumping out and over racing bad. I just put a crossover noseband on him to see if I can get him to settle, and that seems to have really worked. I galloped him in company here this morning, and he put his head on his chest and bowled up beautiful. So that looks like it's really worked well with him. In the 2200 metre race, I've got two in there, Inastride and Bryanna. I'll probably take one there and probably take one to Warracknabeal. I'm not sure, but I'll probably accept with them both, have a good look at it. These races have been getting divided, so if they split the race, I might run them both. But Bryanna needs to go round. She raced poorly at Moe the other day, but we did find a little problem with her, so we've sorted that out. And then we'll take her back to the races. Inastride, 2200 metres up on the speed. He's had a run over that trip now, so he's going to improve, no doubt. Had a horse run a really nice race the other day up at Echuca called Duke of Oz. Now I've got him in a nice race for him on Wednesday at Bendigo. I expect him to go really well. He was big odds the other day. I don't think you'll get 50 to 1 about him again, but he goes to the 2400 perfect. Damien Thornton will ride him again, back from the 70 grade down to 64. Looks ideal, so I expect him to be right around about the mark on Wednesday at Bendigo.
G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. This week's horse is Duke of Oz. He ran 2 weeks ago at Echuca over the 2100s, benchmark 70 grade, and yeah, he went enormous. He sort of got to the outside, sort of took a bit of riding early on, but yeah, found his feet and yeah, charged the line really strongly. On Wednesday he'll go up to the 2400, so that should suit him down to a T, and back down to 64 grade. So yeah, there's no reason if you can't repeat his run at Echuca that he shouldn't be right around the money.
Hi guys, at the moment for the week ahead we're staying local. On the Friday at Geelong we got 6 rides, 2 emergencies at the moment, but 4 definitely going around. 2 of them for the stable, Moot, 1 of them, and of course the old boy Marcell's Sonata, who comes back first up as an 11-year-old. So looking forward to riding those 2 for the stable, and my other rides on the Friday. And on the Monday on the Geelong course proper, got a first starter for Heath Connor's horse called Hailberry Miss. She's been trialling up okay, and she's probably still a prep away, but hopefully she can run well a couple of runs this prep. We'll look to get rides at places like Warracknabeal on the Tuesday and so forth. But see how we go at Geelong with those 2 meetings, and hopefully we can find a winner or 2 to talk about next week.
That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. I see the jockeys have done a media ban. Isn't it amazing? They how they promote their own sort of riding ability is by getting interviewed. People really like to know and get to know the jockeys, and they're going to put a media ban on it. It was quite bizarre actually, because I think the only people that really hurts is the punters and everybody else. So interesting how it all works out, and you just see what happens. But they've asked for plenty, and I don't think they're really getting a lot of sympathy from anybody at the moment. So anyway, we'll see how it all turns out. Until next week, see you later. Actually, I don't know what to say there. What do you say?
We're good? Alright. Hi guys, at the moment we're playing... Oh, sorry, not playing. Start again.